Hello everyone and welcome back. In the previous session we moved the tables and populated them into their own sheets. Now what we're going to do is add some columns onto the tables and link the tables together so that we get some more meaningful information. What we have on the products table are a bunch of records, and each record is uniquely identified by the product ID field. So product ID 1 refers to this record only. Product ID 8 refers to this record only. So if we looked up product 8, we could find any item on that record if we wanted to. Similarly with the customer's ID field is unique to each customer. So customer ID 2 refers only to Joe Murphy. In order to link the tables so that the orders table can reference the information in the other tables, we need to put the customer ID and the product ID fields and append them onto the table here. So let's just do that. These have to be the exact same headers as the product ID here and the product's ID here. They have to be spelt exactly the same. So I just copied and pasted them here for ease. And now I'll just copy them over here, move them. And you'll notice that the table now has expanded automatically and it now has these ID fields in them. I'm now going to move the table just for convenience for this session. Normally you wouldn't. Normally you would just populate the fields here. But in this instance I'm going to move it just for the session. So I'm going to cut it and I'm going to paste it here. So the table has now moved. And now we need to add in some customer ID and product ID information. So obviously this order here is for 9 of something for somebody. So 9 of a product ID for a customer ID. This is some sample data here. So I'll just copy this, or I'll cut it, and I'll paste it in here. And we just center that up. Now we know that the data is the order quantity is 9 of product ID 13 and for customer ID 1. If you wanted to, we could leave it like that, but for our own sake, we're going to add on some columns and link them to the customer and product tables so we can get more information out of it. That's something we'll do in the next session. So we leave it at that. Thanks a lot and see you then. Bye for now.